there is a special case when acceleration is constant. If you have constant acceleration, and if your motion is in one direction, then there are several constant acceleration motion equations that you can use. And you can see them listed here on the left-hand side of the slide. This looks like a lot of equations, but it actually makes life way simpler for us to have all of these different options. Because you may encounter a problem where you know something about velocities and acceleration and need to find something out about time, and then maybe this would be the most efficient equation to use. Or you might know something about displacement and acceleration and need to find out something about velocity. So whenever you encounter a problem where you have constant acceleration, you should follow these problem-solving steps. First, it's really helpful to draw a picture of the problem so you can get a handle on what objects are involved and how they're moving. Then you write down the knowns. What are the numbers that are given to you in the problem, and what do those numbers correspond to? Are they times? Are they velocities? Are they accelerations? Then write down the unknown for your problem. What are you trying to solve for? What is the problem asking for you to find? Then you look for an equation that has just the things that you know, and maybe the one thing that you don't know, and solve for that thing that you want to find algebraically. Now this is an important step and one that often is neglected because the temptation is, once you have an equation, to plug in the numbers right away. But that can actually make life harder because if you do just one mistake with your calculator, you may have to go back and do the whole problem again. Whereas if you solve for the unknown algebraically first, then you have just an equation that you can plug numbers into, and if you make a mistake with your calculator, it's much simpler. You have to do a lot less work to find a numerical answer. So finally, once you have your equation in the form that you need it, you can plug in your knowns and calculate. And keep in mind, there's usually more than one way to solve problems. Often, one student will pick one of these equations and maybe someone else picks a different one, and they should both get the same answer.